Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk about the possibility of there being another continent in the Wings of Fire universe. Pyra and Pantala are the only shown continents in the series, but a lot of fans have speculated about there possibly being more to this fictional world. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. Some fans of Wings of Fire have studied the map of both continents and come to the conclusion that they only take up a small portion of the actual planet that the series takes place in, meaning that there is room for another continent. It could just be ocean, but there is a small chance of there actually being more dragon tribes across the world that we haven't even seen yet in the book series. I think that this is actually a possibility, though I don't think Tui will explore this in the actual series itself. Why? Fans have been negatively critiquing Art 3 mainly for introducing a new continent of dragons extremely quickly without there being time to take it all in. I feel like lots of fans would be angry at there being another continent shown in a possible Arc 4, and Tui might take that into consideration. Sure, she probably learned from her mistakes, but if I were her, I wouldn't take the risk. If we get an Arc 4, I'd really like for it to be centered around the next generation of Dragonets rather than introduce us to a whole new cast of characters. There are some good things about introducing more tribes and a new continent, though. Tui has talked about possibly creating a spider tribe in the future, and that would be amazing to read about. It would totally be a unique concept, and I know that most fans would be interested in reading about them. Plus, we would have some new options for fantasies and lots of rooms for new storylines in the series. Overall, I think that there is a possibility of there being another continent somewhere near Pyra and Pantala. I don't think that Tui will explore it in the actual series, but she could tease it or even create some kind of alternate storyline with this idea. What do you guys think about this possibility? Let me know down below. A spider tribe and possibly some other ones would be super cool, and I'd be interested in seeing where this could lead the story. There's only one way that I'd be fine with there being other continents in this world, and that is if they don't interact with the other dragons. What I really don't like about Arc 3 is that the dragons from both continents meet each other and is way too quick, and they weren't as surprised as they should be. If we get a new tribe or two introduced in a possible Arc 4 rather than it just being about the younger Dragonets, I would be okay with it if it were separate from the actual series. It would just be them interacting with each other and not messing up the current storyline of the main books. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!